We're moving forward with our quest on part. Hi, everyone. So we are moving forward with our quest on part 5, loving. Isn't that the most wonderful quality we can all embody? Let's call in the light for a minute. We ask for the light of the Spirit that lives in all of us. To be fully present, we ask to come into our heart, evoke a greater loving, a greater openness of our heart, to fill our hearts with gratitude, with love, compassion, and anything that we do not need in our consciousness, we ask that it be lifted from us and return into a centered, loving space inside of us. Thank you. So I hope you've all been practicing your tools to help you get out of your worry, and you have really looked at your patterns of disappointments. Wouldn't you agree with me that a part of our fulfillment of life in this world lies in our connection with community? Connecting and finding people that you can build rapport with, people you love and who love you, but also people with whom you share mutual interests. For me, the wonderful thing about the Mindvalley community is that there is a plethora of like-minded people. There are events going on all the time, online and in person, and if you are a seeker who is passionate about your growth, this is an amazing community to be in and to make wonderful friends. So I want to address this issue of where you might be feeling separate or isolated, not understood, not seen, and might have a pattern of creating a sense of isolation and loneliness in your life. Very often, we don't know how to share ourselves authentically, and we are afraid to really show who we are because we don't know if we're going to be accepted. Sharing yourself authentically is the greatest way to finding who your people are. The more we open up to ourselves, the more committed we become to knowing who we truly are, what makes us happy, and what makes us feel alive and joyful. As you get to know yourself better, you will get better at finding other people who you can authentically connect with. Just know, no matter where you are, and no matter how you're feeling, the greatest key to finding your people is knowing how much you can add value to people's lives. You need to affirm your value and risk being open. If you're closed off, always expecting other people to first reach out to you, it's going to be very hard to find your people. Personally, for me, it was when I got closer to myself, closer to my creative expression, and a sense of confidence of who I was, that I was able to go out without always thinking and second-guessing myself. But it took me a while to get to that place, because for a while I was always expecting to be given permission by the world to make an entrance. This all changed once I realized that in order to reach out to people and make authentic connections, I had to first create an inner environment of connection, which then extended to an outer environment of connection, and then I anchored that. A lot of time, people walk around feeling like they're second-class citizens, and we second-guess ourselves. So be very mindful in how you're not affirming yourself in who you are and your value in the world. And as you further affirm that, regardless of what you do, but in terms of who you are, really ask your spirit to help you continually open up to the field of seeing, because we often don't see the opportunities. We don't even see the people that are there. So let's answer this question. How do you find your people? Here is what I like to call Agape's 5 steps to finding your people. Be generous. Give of yourself when you meet people. Ask them about themselves. Share genuinely with them about your life and be generous with your time. For me, one of the things I love is sharing this warm feeling I have for other people. I love feeling my warmth towards other people because I think the human heart thrives in warmth. So don't be stingy with your heart. Share your heart. It's amazing. The wealth that I found in connections when I started to share my heart authentically. Number 2, be discerning. Watch and listen to your inner guidance. When you meet new people, watch for the red flags. Listen to your intuition. Is this the person for me? Are they who they say they are? There is this wonderful quality that we all have in our spiritual essence of really seeing and really knowing. If you allow yourself to see and be real transparent, you will always know. The third step is be open. The more we open up to ourselves, the more committed we become to knowing who we truly are. What makes you happy? And what makes you feel alive and joyful? As you get to know yourself, you get to finding other people who you can authentically connect with. The fourth step, put up your friendship antenna, so you will attract the people who are right for you. Every time I go to an event, I always ask Spirit, help me find the people that I'm supposed to connect with, people that I have something to offer to, and they have something to offer to me. Because you go to an event, let's say, of 300 people, and maybe there are 3 people you're supposed to connect with. These are your people, and they're there. So, before you go out into any kind of gathering, set your intention. You can set that intention even on the plane and say, God, help me connect with someone that is part of my tribe. You may be sitting even next to them. The 5th step is trust that you can and deserve to have amazing friendships with connections with people that care for you and you care for them. See your value as you see the value in others. And always remember that the most fulfilling relationship is the one you can cultivate, develop, and nurture with your own self. Let's come into our heart. Let's come into our presence. Dear beloved, I ask that I may become more aware of my spirit's aliveness within me. My human part feels separate, disconnected from the people I meet, and I long for the connection of friendship. I want to find my tribe, the people I resonate with, so I can experience sharing the joys of life with them in an authentic and open way, with no pretense, but a light heart. I ask that I may open myself to receiving these people into my life, and that I may show how to find them. I ask that the sweetness and tenderness that I crave in real companionship find me. Let me open the door to any new possibilities. I now see that happening in all parts of my life, at work, at the coffee shop, in a class, at the gym, at an event where I don't know many people. I see myself creating deep friendships, intimate relationships, and I allow myself to share more of who I am as I meet people, good people, that come through from grace. I see this as a positive way to experience my fullness and aliveness. I see this happening in the perfect way and in the perfect time. I let go of any old beliefs and limitations that keep me separate from others. Guide me to the ways that I can be my own best friend. Guide me to know that I can enjoy my own company, know more of who I am, and deepen my connection with myself. May I know that you're always with me, loving me, and that the spiritual beings that work with me in the invisible world are assisting me in every part of my life. As I create a warm sense of home inside of me, I see that reflected in my physical world. I receive the magic of that feeling of belonging within myself, and then meet my people who I can enjoy sharing my life with. So be it. So your practice, my friends, for this lesson is to make your intention very clear. You don't have to work at it. Just ask and open and start to attract your people. I can't wait until you share with us your experience of how magical this can be. Start exercising your friendship antenna, and Spirit will help you to find the people you would love to connect with. You can start in the Mind Valley tribe right now. Reach out, be generous, be open, and trust that Spirit will guide you to have the amazing friendships and connections that you absolutely deserve. I love you. I am sending you so much light and seeing you blossoming with incredible friendships. I'm excited for you.